Hey guys, and today we are going to be on patrol as the Soda's Towing and Recovery. You heard that correct. I am back in Soda's Towing and Recovery, and there was a bunch of updates, as well as the fact that I am back, and I am just not back in terms of being back to YouTube doing videos. I am back in the company. Kinda back in the company. I don't really have like any main duties in the company like before. My main duties in the company, dude, that guy really, bro, that was unnecessary. But anyway, unlike before, I do not have any real duties in the company, as I am just an honorary driver, so I don't really have much quota to have to deal with, which is good. I can get on as on my own time, and I can just patrol around, make videos, and do shifts and things. So I think that is pretty cool indeed. So since I was in the company, there's been a bunch of changes. So the first change is there's some new trucks. Some of the trucks were updated. Like this is a new flatbed for heavy recovery. The rotator, all the other wreckers and things were all updated. 920, the owner after me, he left the county. So Classic owns the company now. So big shout out to him for allowing me to come back into the company. And since he's allowed me to come back into the company, well, you guys get to see more videos on STR. So this is going to be going out, I believe, on a Thursday. So he'll be the first to know, as once I am done recording this video, I'm going to send him the thumbnail to the video. Right now it seems to be like a quiet shift. Not much is happening in the county. Hopefully we can get a few good cars to tow. I think we should be able to get a couple good cars to tow here today. Dude, why is that guy beeping at us? Like, really, you gotta be nice to STR. Like, you got to respect STR, because, I mean, we're helpless, you know? Like, we don't have any guns to defend ourselves. We can't arrest nobody. All we do is impound your vehicles. I'd say that's a pretty good reason you gotta be nice to STR. Wow, guys. Is this a nice truck? I'm a huge fan of the way this flatbed works. While we're waiting for some calls, I guess I could show you guys some of the newly updated trucks that STR has got to offer. So let's see. Let's start with the GMC Wrecker. Here's the Wrecker. To be honest, the Wrecker looks way out of place for Mano County. I mean, like, let's be real, it looks too realistic for Mano County, but there's the ELS, you got orange ELS, or like yellow, kind of. Then you got your takedowns, backlights, I don't know what that does, and then you can set your call sign. Here's the Sentry. The Sentry has basically remained the same. You got, your ELS fast ×2, ×4, you got back takedowns, and you got backlights. Where are the backlights? Somewhere. Oh, I think those, right? I don't know. Oh, like a light bar for traffic direction, which is cool. Then the Mack Granite, which was, I believe, probably updated, which is pretty cool. Again, fast, ×2, ×4. And then you got the backlights and the takedowns. So that's a pretty good truck. Then you got the heavy recovery one, which is the truck that I'm using. Here's fast, ×2, ×4, and then you got the takedowns, and then you got the backlights. Pretty cool flatbed indeed. I believe it's a Peterbilt, probably, which is what it would be. And then you got the GMC flatbed, which is basically the tow truck the hyper-realistic tow truck, a sunroof, ELS, all the same backlights, and then takedown. Pretty cool truck indeed. And then lastly, you got the Peterbilt flatbed, which here that she is pretty cool in my opinion. You got the ELS, takedown, and then backlights on it. And I believe all of them probably do have the traffic direction. Yeah, this one does too. But yeah, the fleet has been updated since I've been in the company, so that's pretty cool. The building basically has remained the same, so I'm not really gonna show you guys the building because I think you guys have seen the building quite a lot of times. Or a bit before, like, from the past in my series. So, yeah, I'm not really gonna show you guys the building, as nothing has changed really in the building. And the truck horns have greatly improved, but sadly, you guys cannot hear the truck horns, which is sad. Bro, that truck, dude, really? That truck just pulled out in front of us for zero reason. And they have no headlights on either, which is pretty dumb. Then somebody jumped out of the truck, so that's cool as well. The passenger jumped out the truck. And they just shot their own passenger. But we're not going to get into the middle of any of that, because I think it's best that we just don't get into the middle of other people's dramas. Oh, somebody's directing STR. I was actually gonna end it off there, but we're gonna go get this tow over at Julie's store, and then I guess that's where we can end off today's video. So that should be pretty great. Oh my gosh. Civilians are just so annoying in this game. Really? Dude, really? Yeah, I got that. And okay, yeah, I got that on recording. That's stupid. That is stupid. That is, like, ambushing, or interfering with the scene at least. Anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna end it off today. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you in the next one.